What's up, guys? This is my quick out theater reaction to the new sequel to 2003's Freaky Friday, Freakier Friday, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan, Julia Butters, Sophia Hammonds, Manny Jacinto, Mark Harmon, and Chad Michael Murray, just to name a few, in a very impressive cast, great ensemble cast. I gotta say, guys, nobody wants to be reminded that they're getting old, but this film made me so nostalgic for the early 2000s, growing up as a teen in that era, loving everything with Disney, everything with Disney Channel, everything back then that was Zoot Disney. You know, I would watch Freaky Friday, I'd watch The Princess Diaries, Lizzie McGuire movie, all these great movies of that era. And this was a dream to be able to see a sequel to a film that is now 22 years old. And yeah, I 100% recommend that you see this. This was an incredible legacy sequel to the original film. Sometimes you don't know how these sequels will always go all the time, because sometimes some of them could be really great. Sometimes a lot of them could feel really unnecessary, very much like a cash grab. But this was filled with so much heart. Everybody treated this with great care. You could tell the entire cast and crew had a great time making this. Seeing Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan interact on screen, it took me right back to 2003. It felt like they never left these roles, and the new cast along with them did incredible as well. I thought the two young actresses, in this film too, did a great job, had great chemistry with everyone, and the circumstance behind this storyline was even more complex in many respects than the original film. I thought it was great. I thought everything. Well, that's my quick out theater reaction to Freakier Friday. Again, I had an incredibly great time with this, guys. This is one of the most fun movies I've seen all year. It made me very nostalgic for the early 2000s, as I'm sure it did for a lot of you as well who grew up in that era. And I really want to thank both Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan and the entire cast as well. All the hard work that everybody put into this film, all the dedication, and just giving something really great for the fans. It was great even to hear, Take Me Away again, and see, many cameos from many of the stars from, the original '03 Freaky Friday. And this was just really well done, guys. Had a great time. I'm really hoping whenever we get a Princess Diaries 3, Disney handles this with the same care they did with this. And if they do, we're in for a treat. This made me extremely nostalgic, very sentimental for the early 2000s growing up as a teen. Looking back on that era, all those movies and shows of Disney Channel meant so much to me. I would regularly watch Lizzie McGuire, Even Stevens, the famous Jet Jackson, The Proud Family, Kim Possible, to name just a few. It was an incredible era. The movies of that era too as well, including Freaky Friday or Princess Diaries or what have you. It was amazing growing up and to see these stars back on screen again, to see Lindsay Lohan, to see Chad Michael Murray, Jamie Lee Curtis, who's an Hollywood icon. I've been a fan of all these stars for years, and I love how it stayed true to what came before it. There wasn't too much unnecessary things.